Hey you guys, Nick's Book Nook here. So it is time for my rapid fire yes, no, maybe. This is going to be for my 21st through 30th books that I've read for 2025. So check out my first two. I am breaking them up into series of 10 just so it's not so overwhelming. I did books 1 through 10, books 11 through 20, and now here we are at 21 through 30. I cannot believe we are already this far into the year. So without further ado, let's start off with book 21. Book 21, The Wedding People by Alison Espach. This is an absolutely 100% without a shadow of a doubt, yes. The Locked Door by Frida McFadden. So I did the audio for this. I just own the physical copy. For a Frida book, I would give this a yes. Overall, though, I'm going to have to go maybe. It just didn't really hit the way I wanted it to. Dead of Winter by Darcy Coates. So this one was pleasantly surprising to me, and I'm going to give this one a yes. Really, really enjoyed this one. Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney. No, I didn't like this book at all. Sorry. Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros. I'm going to give it a yes, but I'm still reeling from it and processing. So, like, maybe when I process, I'll feel differently. But all in all, I'm going to have to say yes. I think you guys mainly, for the most part, agree with me. The Chain by Adrienne McKinty. As you guys know, this was my book club's book of the month last month. This is still one of my top thriller reads in recent memory. 110% yes. If you haven't checked this one out, I can't recommend it enough. Super fast-paced, super edge-of-your-seat thrills. Really, really enjoyed this one. Yes. The Things We Leave Unfinished by Rebecca Yarros. So here's the thing about this one. This one's hard for me. I think had I read it, I did the audio. Had I read it, I think it would have 100% been a yes, because I really, really liked it. I liked the overall storyline, but it was a very long audio, and it's not like the most action-packed book, so I found myself getting a little bit distracted sometimes. So the audio for me was a maybe. Not a no, but a maybe. Had I read it, like I said, I think it would have been a yes. Next, I have The Night We Lost Him by Laura Dave. Maybe. I don't want to give it a no because it wasn't bad by any means. It just kind of was meh. So maybe for this one, yeah. Harry Soto is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I just posted my video on this a couple days ago. This was actually very much a yes, and I put off reading this one because I really don't care about tennis and it didn't really interest me, but I'm super happy that I finally read it because it was pleasantly a surprise. Really enjoyed this from start to finish. Everything about this book was 100% a yes for me. Okay, last I have Hello Beautiful by Ann Napolitano. I'm kind of lumping this one in the same boat as The Things We Leave Unfinished by Rebecca. I think this, without a shadow of a doubt, would have 100% been an A+, yes, yes, yes read for me had I read it. But I did the audio, and then Spotify caused some grief for me, so I had to stop it and restart it a couple weeks later. So I'm gonna give it a maybe, leaning towards yes, even though it was kind of choppy for me and I was a bit distracted. But had I read it, I think it would have 100% been a yes. I think if I listened to the audio straight through and didn't have that gap, even the audio would have been a yes, though, definitely. Really liked this story. I thought it was beautifully written, and I really enjoyed the ending. Those are my 21st through 30th reads/listens for 2025. I am currently reading The Couple Next Door, and I am currently doing the audio for Do You Remember by Frida McFadden. So far, both of those are leaning more towards yes for me. So stay tuned on my reviews for those, and then keep an eye out for books 31 through 40, which hopefully I get to sooner rather than later since this year is just flying by, you guys. Comment your favorite read of the year below. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.